Hi, welcome back to the Amber Shows. This is part two. Now I want to do a tribute that I think is very well deserved, and that is for Memorial Day. What many do not know, the American Indian served in greater numbers per capita than any other ethnic group in our great country. They served for more than 200 years in American military, Alaskan Native veterans. Their courage and their determination and fighting spirit should be recognized by America. They were our military leaders as well. In Mount Vernon, Georgia, that's where Southern Rights, the documentary I was telling you about, that's where it's filmed. They still carry Confederate flags there. They don't apologize. They say, why shouldn't they? It's their right. They bear arms. One white lady said it's the Southern way. He said that red and blue birds can't mate. That's how he was raised, this one man on there. He said, you don't take a blue bird and a red bird and you mate them, so black and white people should not be together. You don't put a horse and a donkey together. Everybody should stick to their own kind. They said that white supremacy is how they feel there, but they want to keep their roots, their own roots, from their great-great-grandparents, from their great-grandparents, their grandparents. They want to keep their roots, and this is what I was saying in a way. They know that their race is dying. This brown race is what's going on. You know, they told us for years that we were called the minority, when if you put us all together around the world, the brown races, the Spanish, the Puerto Ricans, the Haitians, the Jamaicans, the Barbadians, we are, the people in England, they all want to say, they have put us in one little category where it was the American black person was considered the minority, when really white people are the minority. Around the world, it's more people of color. Okay, so I just wanted to tell you about that and give tribute to the American Indian, whose country that we are on was theirs. Okay, I wanted to tell you some things about what you may not know about foods that you're eating, that healthy foods, but you may not be eating them correctly. So flaxseed has a cancer protective properties. It's high in fiber, heart healthy, omega-3s, but the body does not digest them, sprinkling them in your smoothie or on your yogurts. So it's important that you ground them up. Ground them up in a coffee grinder, or you can buy them pre-ground as well. All right, and those who drink your black teas and your green teas, if you add milk, the proteins can bind with the catechins in the tea, which can make the beneficial plant compounds more difficult for the body to absorb. So don't put any milk, especially cow milk, I talked about that the other day, in your drinks. If you're going to use milk, soy is not even good for you. Get the almond milk or rice milk, okay? All right, and broccoli. Broccoli is loaded with vitamin C and anti-cardiogenic compounds, but steaming is best. Not raw and not cooked where it's real soft. Steam your broccoli. And now strawberries. Strawberries is loads of fiber in strawberries, vitamin C, antioxidants. There's my dog, she's came to see me. They're sensitive, but strawberries are sensitive to light and oxygen. When you cut them, the cells actually detonate the nutrients. So don't cut your strawberries, okay? Just eat them whole, and they're good for you actually even if they're frozen. So if you get them frozen during the times when they're not in season, it's absolutely fine. It does retain the nutrients when they are out of season, okay? And garlic, vitamin C, filled with vitamin C. Very much cancer-fighting enzymes in garlic. The benefit is to expose them to air, okay? So if you have chopped garlic, sit them out for a few minutes before putting it in your food or eating it however you ingest it. Whole grains and beans. Benefits are iron, zinc. They make you feel better, but you have to soak. If you get raw beans, make sure you soak them, okay, before you cook them. Yogurt. Get Greek yogurt only, and don't dump the watery substance that's on the top when you open it. You know, a lot of times you dump that part out. Stir it, okay? Because with that, in that water is also the vitamin D and the calcium that you need. All right? And tomatoes. Tomatoes are better when they're cooked. All right? So cancer and heart disease fighting properties, the antioxidants are stronger when heated to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. So when you're eating tomatoes, just cook them. Steamed tomatoes are really good for you. All right, and when you're grilling meat, and you know I like to grill my meat, and now I'm finding out the charcoal is really not good for you at all. So the grilled meat, when we've got that charcoal on it, it increases your cancer risk. Okay, so when you put the meat over an open flame, the char grilling is just not good for you. Asparagus is really good for you. When you eat it, steam it to get the necessary vitamin C, or stir fry it, but keep it nice and crisp and not mushy or soft, okay? Because it's rich in vitamin C and minerals, and also good to add in soups or even sauces, all right? All right, so I did want to give you that information. Also, a lot of people have anxiety. Anxiety, especially in the black culture, we don't talk too much about our depression or our anxieties and things like that, and it is very real. So, and I've had anxiety at times, like for when I'm working, or I have to get something done, or I have to travel. You know, a lot of times I'll get some anxiety myself. So, anxiety is leaving your comfort zone, and then you get an anxious heartbeat. It finds you when you're truly happy or alone, or in your own mind. Okay, so it's deeply personal. So fighting your fears is a real thing that you need to work on. Express your oppression, and you'll begin your healing process. So the more you think, the worse it gets. So breathe and breathe when you become, that way, and drift. It'll ease it. Sometimes it takes everything for you to pretend that it's not there, and sometimes you just have to let it fall. Scared of sleeping, or scared of dying, or scared of flying, you have to work through these things, because a lot of times it'll make you feel numb. So if you have to make decisions, let your mind help you and take you there. Look for the solution instead of the problem, because otherwise it's like thousands of circuits are crossing all at once, and you become scared and fearful, okay, and distrusting. So pain is real. It's almost unbearable, and if it's so painful, then you have to find a way to let it go. So don't be afraid to live, just be afraid to die, okay? So depression is when you can't feel it all. So get help if you can. Talk to someone. There's counseling services all over, and talk to your pastor or someone that you trust and believe in, a mentor. Go to a school and speak to someone, whoever that you trust in, and they'll help you work through it. Okay? All right, you guys, this is just part 2. I have lots more information. I want to get into some other news and some entertainment, television entertainment, movie entertainment. And so for now, I'm going to cut this one off, and then we're going to go into some entertainment. All right? So I'll be back to you real quick.